Over West Side, everybody know everybody, right? I got nothing but love in my heart for West Side niggas, nothing but love.
Live from Detroit, live from Detroit,
Pink suits with hats to match, big crocodiles and Cadillacs. You looking for the fattest sacks? This is where it's at. Windows tinted, seats fully reclined. Keep the hands on the burner, cause niggas know that it's money on their mind.
Yo, what up, though? It's your man Jay Johnson, aka the tinfoil hat Titan, aka the conspiracy realist, aka the technology snob, Steve Jobs Jr. Don't text me with your green bubbles, aka only debate my equals, everybody else I teach. Also known as Juice, because all the hoes say J.U. Ice, Young Caesar, because you know you can't roam without me. Mr. If you don't like me, fight me. I got kicked out of Noah's Ark because they couldn't find another animal just like me, aka the West Side T'Challa, the new leader of Wakanda. Don't debate me, debate your mama. I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. What up?
What up, though? And it's your man Dame Gone Wild, the West Side landlord, the pride of PA, High Chief Dame Don't Fuck Around, the liquor store legend, the corner store conquistador, your mama's favorite dame, and the David Ruffin of the Shop Talk podcast, because you know who the fuck they came to see. Not you, Otis. It's no better than these four letters. Thank God for Dame. And if you speaking on Dame, you better say it nice. And if you don't put the boss in front, then bitch, you not saying it right. It is the honorable Judge Boss Dame and this bitch all rise. I am a motherfucking black belt. And it's time for the Kumite. It's Friday night. Let's go.
Yo, welcome back. Shop Talk Podcast, episode 497. On you,
On
hoes.
you hoes.
We back. What's popping?
Yeah.
How was your week, my brother?
Oh man, had a rough week, man. I can't even front. Had a rough week. We recorded Friday. I was feeling good. Saturday, the next day, shit kind of took a turn. Nigga heart rate was going off the meat rack. Shit was like in the 120s and the 130s. And I was like, that probably ain't good, being that
Right.
I just had open heart surgery. So I had my son take me back to the hospital and I ended up staying, had a little mini vacay. Stayed from like Saturday until Wednesday so they could get my heart rate together and see exactly what was causing it and what was going on. They found out the root cause of the problem. For those of y'all that don't know, I've had a defibrillator on my heart for a few years, and then the open heart surgery. Unfortunately, it just kind of happens. One of the leads that are connected kind of got dislodged, so they
Oh,
do so they do have to go back in and fix the lead. Luckily, that is just a they say outpatient surgery, but I'll probably end up spending the night in the hospital.
mm-hmm.
But they usually, get you in and out. Crazy, excuse me. The crazy thing is, they have it currently scheduled for December 23rd. So, like, right before the Christmas holiday, but
Come on, buddy.
I
Like,
can't
damn.
do right before Christmas. They got this shit scheduled. So,
So,
go
so
ahead, go
clearly
ahead.
they don't think it's like you're gonna be good for the next month and a half, 2 months and shit, basically, right?
Not necessarily. So there's a small caveat to that. Since my defibrillator is not working, I have to wear what's called a life vest. So this vest is like the best thing I can kind of surmise it is like a half wife beater. And it has a battery pack just in case. Like the vest itself has pads on it that will shock you if my heartbeat was to go too high or too low. I wear this motherfucker 24/7 a day,
Mm.
and I can take it off when I like, shower, wash my ass. If I was to get in a pool or a jacuzzi, I don't have to wear it. But I wear this motherfucker
I don't think you
And
should be in any pools or jacuzzis anytime soon, my nigga.
no, I don't really fuck with water no way. So I mean, I'm kind of that is one of the things that made me a little bit fearful. But yeah, so I'm wearing a life vest. You might hear this motherfucker go off because if I get to moving too much, it kind of alerts you. I ain't even gonna front, man. Technology is a motherfucker because like this bitch is attached to my phone. I can,
Yeah.
send different alarms and record different shit with it. Like it does a lot beyond just saving, potentially saving my life. So I got to wear this for the next month. So if we have any type of shop talk event before Christmas, motherfuckers will see me with the battery pack is like a man bag, like a like a
Okay.
little. So, I kind of rock that bitch around my shoulder, and just do. I mean, just do what I got to do. It's
You
a
throw a
little.
fucking throw a hoodie over the vest, you know what I'm saying? And now you got a little man purse, you know what I'm saying? Niggas won't even know.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Now that I've told people, like if you see me in the streets, you'll probably know. But I just look at it like this, man. God has been good to me. He's been so good to me. And if I got to go through small, minor inconveniences like this in order to stay alive for myself, for my family, then so be it. It could be a lot worse.
So be
This
it,
is,
so be it.
yeah, this is a very temporary type deal that I'm going to have to deal with this. So, for the next 6 weeks or so, this will be my life. But I did get some good news at the doctor. I can start driving in like a week.
Okay.
Right now, I got a weight restriction where I can't lift nothing more than 10 pounds. He said in about 3 weeks, I'll be off the weight restriction so I can, go back to somewhat normalized living.
How
And
you
I'm just going to,
how your chest feel? Like do it like hurt or do it like how it feel?
it's a constant state of soreness.
Okay.
S Some days it's like, some days it hurt to turn in the bed.
Hmm.
It still hurt to like cough and sneeze and laugh too hard, but it's not unbearable. You know what I'm saying? Like now, them first week or two, like nigga, breathe. I couldn't even breathe hard, but now it's getting better. They had some type of adhesive on my chest in order to kind of like keep it together, I guess,
Yeah, yeah.
for better or worse. But when I went to see my surgeon, I had a follow up with him this week. They took the adhesive off. The scar is, it's a big motherfucking scar, but it's starting to that shit's starting to heal up. So,
And
in terms, go ahead.
like the power of God is amazing. And like the creator, how he created us to like your body is healing from being cut open, my nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They went in there and started fucking around with heart and like switching out valves, and they just brung you together with some staples and some glue, and then your body, which was created and designed by God, is just like, all right, let's do our thing with no instructions or nothing. It just knows what to
It just
do.
does. Yeah. And when I think about it, that like, because I definitely have moments, you know, I got a lot of time. Let me just say that with this healing
Yeah,
process, I just got a lot of time. I'm at the house, I'm not really, if it's not going to the doctor, I'm really not going anywhere right now. I want to get a haircut next week because it's been about 6 weeks since I seen Tone. But I mean, other than that, I'm not going nowhere. So I spend a lot of time at the house because the doctor told me, or the surgeon told me straight up, he was like, the only thing I'm concerned about is making sure you rest. You don't have to do nothing, but let your body recover. He was like, that's why I give you 12 weeks off of work. He
yeah,
was like, I want you just to relax and recover because your body needs that time to recover. When he told me that like some people be good in like 6 weeks, yeah, I could see like functionally, could I drive and take care of myself and do some shit in a 6 week window? Absolutely. But is my body at 100%? Fuck no. I'm
yeah.
functioning real, real low right now. So I got a lot of time just to like kind of sit around and to think that number one, they put a foreign object inside of me. Like I held the valve. It's not much bigger than your thumb. I held this motherfucker, and now that's what's inside of me. They use, beyond stitching, they use wires that dissolve, and literally, like you say, I'm healing from the inside out. And the only thing that I will have to show for it, and by the beginning of the year, is just a scar on my chest.
You look like Saget
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Street Fighter and shit.
And right now, the most important thing, like I said, is just kind of relaxing and getting my body back together. Like shit is not. I don't want niggas to hear me and think like, oh, I sound like, yo, nigga, this shit is hard as fuck.
Man, I can only imagine because I saw my father go through it, but like that's not me going through it. You know what I'm saying? Just watching
Yeah.
somebody else go through it, it's not me going through it. So I mean, I only can imagine. And so, man, like in real life, man, literally just when niggas be like, "Yo, get your rest." It usually be a different connotation to that.
No,
um,
it's for real.
but
That
like
shit real as
you
fuck.
just get your rest. You know what I'm saying? Let your body heal up. Shit, this is a perfect time since you can't be you're not gonna be like out and about. Shit, eat healthier, get some juice. You know what I'm saying? Squeeze some fresh lemon, whatever the case may be. Let your body heal. Fill it with the nutrients that God gave us in the first place to let it heal. It's a good time to get like a reset. I mean, we coming up on the end of the year, man. You're gonna go into the new year. Uh, new
I
year, new
literally a
you.
new literally
New
a new
year, new me
person.
type shit. Yeah, yeah.
And one thing about this, when I think about everything I go through, like nigga, I met like in the recent weeks, I met a gentleman that had a full heart transplant.
Mm.
Like took his shit out and gave him a brand new heart. And he was giving me tips about like, oh no, you need to do this, youngin. Make I'm like youngin. He was like, well then compared to me, you is a youngin. He's like, do this
Shit
and do that. And
compared to us, because it's him and that however many years that heart had on it before.
yeah, but he was like, I'm talking about what I'm going through with just them fixing the valve. He was like, man, like he told me he saw them bring the heart into the operating room. Like
Mm.
it's like it came in like a little Coleman cooler. And he was like, they took my shit out and gave me a brand new heart. So he was like, even though what you're going through is hella difficult, like nigga, I stepped it up a notch. I
Yeah,
went to the next level with it. So I mean, and he was much older than me and moving and grooving and sounding good. He was like, I got through this, you'll be able to get through yours and it'll be all good.
man. That's
So I mean,
that's
I
a
just
lot
got to
of
look at it through perspective. Like it could always be harder. It could always be worse.
yeah.
But
I
one
mean, who
thing that
knows?
I've learned, go ahead, go ahead.
I said, man, who knows why God put you on that journey, man? But you a living testimony, and that gentleman who came in. So, for an example, the guy that you was just talking about who went through the heart surgery, right? And the heart transplant, he probably like, man, God, why did this happen to me? Maybe that happened to him so that on whatever day that you met him, he can share the wisdom that you may have needed on that particular day. Like we don't never know why this thing is happening to us. And maybe you talk to somebody about this on this pod today and it reaches somebody somewhere or you reach somebody in life. Like we don't never know why things are happening, but things are happening for a reason. It's designed because God has a plan.
He does. And one thing that I've learned through this process that has kind of like kept me and given me peace, even through like some of the first days were the hardest. Like, nigga, I'm in so much pain. I literally want to cry. But God gives you exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. You know, if you would have told me 3 months ago, I knew that I was going to have open heart surgery. And I'm just thinking about, like, damn, the recovery. I'm home by myself. I didn't know my oldest son was going to have to move back home. And, I was going to have some of the people that have stepped up in their lives to assist me kind of come along. I didn't know that I was going to have to, you know, people can tell you all day about the recovery, but like going through it, the different medicines that I got to take, the different things that I have to do in order to maintain, like, there's no way I thought I could do all of this by myself. But like, God literally gave me exactly what I needed, and the strength and the know how and the knowledge, and just having the time to, be at home and recover and, wrap my mind around these things that I needed. So all I can say is that, man, God is amazing, and he will give you exactly what you need when you need it. When you
Yep.
are prepared for it, or when he is ready for you to have it, he'll give it to you. You just have to have faith, and you got to be patient. This is truly a testament of my faith. This is truly a testament of everything that, sometimes if you've been in church, you hear the old people talk about having a testimony and
Yeah.
what God done brought them through. Like, look, I, I'm like you. I don't know the reason why he has made me go through this, why he has put this on me. And shit, I still got another major surgery that I need to complete. But, it's truly a testament of his goodness, his glory, and that his power is beyond our thought process. It really is.
Yeah. You make me
It's
think of old boy, like this niggas will tell you that you don't got the capacity to understand what God thinking. But let me tell you about God, though. Like, what the fuck is you gonna say to me?
the, fuck Nick. Like, no, it's really like, it's really beyond. Nigga, if you would have, if, like, for real, if you just break it down to raw what it is, somebody cut on my heart, open up my chest, put a piece of plastic in there, and taped me the fuck back up, and sent me on about my way, and said, yeah, about 12 weeks, you be right on back to normal, my nigga. That shit
Them
sound
niggas,
crazy as fuck.
yo,
That shit sounds crazy as fuck.
them niggas gave you a battery pack with some with a backpack and some leads in it, and was like, "Yo, if your shit start fucking up, press this button on your phone."
Jay,
And
Jay, I got a button. Hold on. I'm gonna hit the button on my shoulder, see if it go off. I can stop it, but I'm gonna see if this
don't
bitch
do it.
go.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Just tell me what it do. Don't do it.
So, like, say if I took the vest off for a second, the
Yeah,
motherfucker immediately knows it's not attached to your skin. So,
yeah,
like, I gotta hit certain buttons to, like, stop this bitch from beeping while I'm in the shower. When I get out the shower, the motherfucker knows it's right on your skin again. Beep this bitch to activate it. So let's just say worst case happen and my heart rate does drop. Like, I got about 30 seconds where I can hit the button to stop this bitch before it shocked me. But
yeah.
let's just say I'm asleep and I don't hit the button. The shit gonna shock me. The GPS is gonna send 911,
You gonna
and
wake
I
up.
probably
You gonna
I
wake up
probably
quick.
wake up. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean,
you
this
gonna wake up
this shit
quick.
is technology is motherfucker, and thank
Man,
God for private insurance. Because if a nigga didn't have insurance, I would be fucked.
man, I just don't know, man. I just be so torn on certain topics because, like, I think people deserve to live. You know what I'm saying? And like,
They do,
I don't think it's tough for me to say, like, yo, I shouldn't die just because I don't have no money, right? But like the person
but you
who fixed,
will. But
but
you
the
will.
person, the person who fixed me, I can't make them do it for free. You feel me on some free will shit? But also, why don't you do that shit for free? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to
I
live.
I feel you on every aspect of that. Like, no, you should not die because you are poor. Like, that's just morally, that's just not right. Yes, the nigga that's fixing you, like, he went to school for a long time to learn how to fix you. Motherfucker should be compensated. But
Yeah.
but like, if I got government insurance, I'd have never had this shit. because they wouldn't have paid for it. They'd have gave me some whatever. I don't know what a comparable uh or what a comparable type of pass they would have gave me, but they wouldn't have went in and fixed my shit. Let me spend damn near 20 days in the hospital. Government insurance wouldn't have gave no fuck about that shit.
At all. You will die if you pour, though, for sure. I'll tell you what I mean by that.
You will.
I came across something from the city of Atlanta, GA Instagram, and it says a tale of two cities. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, don't worry about it. A tale of two cities. Across 7 miles, Atlanta's life expectancy drops by 2 decades. It is they got like a map of the city. On one side of the line, 87 years of life expectancy, and 67 years is the other. It's only 7 miles. The next one, the percentage of children living in poverty in Atlanta. On one side of the red line, in the community, it says 2%. On the other side, 77%, 73%, 81%, 91% living in poverty in Atlanta. It's a 7-mile difference between these two areas. Percent of Atlantans with internet access. The rich side, 95. These other four areas, 37%, 58%, 33%, 48%. And then percent of rent burdened households in Atlanta. That rich side, or the good side, I don't know what to call it, 6%. Other side, 65%, 77%, 69%, 69%, and 73%. It gets worse. Access to fresh food for residents below the poverty line, 0%, 30%, 0%. And on the other side, 100% have access.
That's
and
crazy.
got two more. Median household incomes across Atlanta. On that one side, 125,000. On the other side, 32,000, 17,000, 15,000. And then the last that it doesn't make sense. This is in the same city in one little line. So you 100% can die because you poor. You will the median income, access to internet, burdened by rent, no internet access, living in poverty, life expectancy drops 20 years. You will die if you poor.
That's
That's ins-
the,
it's
the
insane.
fact that there's stats to back it up. Like it's not just talk. Like
And
I was having.
that's posted by the city of Atlanta on their Instagram page.
Yeah, well, you'll die in this bitch. You too poor, you gonna zone 5, you gonna die. I was having a conversation with my daughter today. Shout out to my baby girl, because she is like, I didn't expect to. I expected the kids to like check in on me and make sure that I was straight, but like they stepped it up to a level that I can't even comprehend. My daughter has turned into a woman right in front of my eyes. And after she got off of work and got her oil changed, she came, bought me dinner, sat with me for a while. And me and her had a long conversation because she was trying to explain to me how poor she is. And, I'm like, well, baby, you just working part time, you in college, whoop, whoop. And she was trying to like, and I was telling her, like, you're gonna graduate soon, and with your degree, you probably get you a decent job. You might make 50, $60,000 your first job out of college. She was like, that's poor. How am I supposed to live off of I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's do a little lesson. Let's look up the median income in Michigan. Like this is
62,000.
like this is what people are living off of. And I was telling her, like, I hire adults every day that don't make $60,000.
Big facts. Me too.
Like, and she was like, "So what they making?" And I gave her like, well, let's just say they make $45,000 a year. She was like, "How much that break down to an hour?" And we did the math, and it was like $20 and some change an hour. She was like, "I can't live off of that." I was like, "No,
Yes, you
you'll figure it the fuck out. You will, because niggas live off of that and less every single like households live off of that every single day." And I was trying to explain to her, I was like, there was a point in time where I made $15 an hour and I was fucking ecstatic. I thought I was on top of the world. Like, nigga, I could buy anything that I had a car note and an apartment, and I was doing just fine. Like, so I was just trying to explain to her, like, what you think is poverty, like, this is what niggas like
dog. I got up on the
are
screen right
raising
now.
families off of.
I got on the screen right now the median income in Michigan. It's $37,246 as of 2023. That was the last census and shit, right?
That's crazy.
Let's explore a little bit more. Population, there's 10 million people that live in Michigan. It's more than 10 million people, but the median income is 37,000. The median age is 40 years old. That's crazy. 40.1 years. So we are the median age, basically. Unemployment rate 5%. Oakland County median income in 2023. Oakland County 49,000. Livingston County 47,000. So I like to say median income is just the highest people and the lowest people and how that averages out. Now that doesn't necessarily mean this is the average. Let me change that to average income because that might be a better average median income in Michigan. This still can be same answer. I guess I was asking the right question then.
Yeah.
Livingston, 47,000. Clinton County rather, 43,000. Washington, 42,000. Leelaloo, whatever that is, 42,000. Houghton, 27. Damn. Houghton dropped to 27. Luxor County, never heard of that. That must be like in the UP or some shit up there.
So
Clare
basically,
County.
niggas are raising families off of $38,000 a year,
Yeah.
which is like, and I'm not, I don't want to. I haven't made $38,000 in a very long time. God has been
Same.
really good to me when it comes to work and progression and promotion. I haven't made $38,000 in a very long time in my life, and I'm glad that I don't. But I
Mm-hmm.
was, I just trying to give my baby a little lesson. Hold on. So I just text her. I said, 38,000 is the median income in Michigan. She said, shaking my head, I can't be poor. I can't even buy a bundle of hair. She said, how am I going to eat Chipotle and pay rent? I don't know. But people
Don't eat
figure it out.
Chipotle.
Right.
Make your
We
own
got
Chipotle.
we got Chipotle at the house. We
I'm
got
saying
Chipotle at the house.
there's a reason that's a saying. Like, nah, nigga. Yeah.
You could probably make it a little bit better at the crib, in all honesty.
Yeah. Man, keep staying in this same vein, right? Because the illusion of children have an illusion that people have on the internet or whatnot. Like niggas don't make that much money like that. Like everybody is like normal and shit.
Right.
Also, you should tell your daughter too. Detroit is the poorest city in the country. So that's not me saying
The
that. That's
poorest
like
and poorer than like some places in the South.
my nigga, Detroit is the poorest city in the country.
Okay.
And I don't know what all goes into that. They even asked during the mayoral debate. They asked that. I was arguing with a person the last Monday holiday we had about that because they were debate. Like then I googled it. I'm like, nigga, that's what it is. When they take into consideration like incomes, unemployment, poverty, all that shit. Detroit, crime is Detroit. It just is what it is, right?
Okay.
Um, niggas are out here lying to you. But taking into consideration that, what are your feelings about being chastised for not giving $2,000 at church?
So I'm glad that you brought this up. So, I've can we just give the full backstory about what happened?
Yeah, I'm looking for this clip so I can actually
Okay.
play the clip. We've talked about this church on this pod before. I'll just say
Right.
that we definitely talked about this church on the pod before. My ex-girlfriend used to go to this church when we first started dating, and I guess I made comments that she wasn't comfortable with, and she
Shout out to
didn't.
her.
Yeah,
Shout
for
out to
sure.
her.
Yeah, I can't find a goddamn clip. Ain't that a bitch?
Well, hopefully we can find it and insert it in post. But it was at Perfecting Church in Detroit. If you are familiar with the gospel music community, it is Pastor Marvin Winans' church. I've been to Perfecting Church a few times. I can say that I have seen things similar to where the church says their day of giving
Oh,
or
oh, yeah, I found it. I found it. Yeah.
okay.
All right. Day of giving.
I, Roberta McCoy, given faith and stand in unity with the vision of Perfecting Church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
That ain't what I asked you to do.
Now, recently, let me answer. I want to answer this question first. How do I feel about being chastised and reprimanded in front of the church? I feel it's unnecessary. I feel that it is uncalled for. Giving $1,000. Just let's not even say two. I understand what they were asking for during the segment, but giving $1,000 outside of your bills, your everyday expenses, kids, things that you need to do, even standing in faith on it is difficult, and should not be, chastised because I mean, nigga, I don't most months after I pay the bills, I ain't got an extra $1,000 to save, let alone give.
Yeah, I don't have an
Uh,
extra $1,000, honestly.
yeah,
After my shit is being paid, I don't have an extra $1,000. Matter of fact, and you asking for $2,000, nigga. This the $2,000 line, actually. So get you, because he did not say this, but what I heard was get your poor ass out the line. Use here's $1,000 and here's the $1,250. That's not what I asked for. Why y'all over here giving me $1,250? I asked for $2,000 in the poorest city in the country. When in roughly 6 days, some of these people not gonna be able to eat because of a government shutdown. Ain't gonna be no SNAP benefits in the
that's
poorest city in the country. You asking people to come down here and get in the line so they can give you $2,000.
now
God
there
is not
are
pleased.
some, Perfecting has a huge member base, and it goes throughout. People travel throughout the city of Detroit to be members and participate in Perfecting every Sunday. So I'm sure there is a base in that church that can afford to give, $1,000, $2,000, even more. I've been there before and I've seen a $5,000 line, a ten
They
thousand
live in
dollar
Michigan.
line. I mean, I would have to assume they live in the metropolitan area. I
Because
can't,
we just went through per county and seen what the median income was, right? And wasn't
right?
none of them over 47,000. Are there people who make more than 47? Yes, I make more than $47,000, right?
Right.
But the men, like I unfollowed a bunch of people on Facebook this week. And when I say a bunch, it was like 4 people, but
It's enough.
because I
That
don't
changed the
interact
algorithm.
I don't interact with like a bunch of people on Facebook, whatever. But like
Right.
I saw a bunch of people, everybody was talking about this week. And I just like, nigga, she shouldn't have gotten her line. She went down there and embarrassed herself. You gotta follow directions. And this. I don't need that energy. Well, he was just trying, he says, I'm just trying to make it orderly because it's a lot of people that come down there giving, and I don't want everybody here and everything. Why the fuck are you doing it by denomination then? If you just want people to get down here and give, then why don't you go row by row? Because when you going by denomination, so the person with $2,000, he's sitting in the middle aisle in the back. So he gonna have to scoot through his side to get up in line. Why are we even doing this? Why is it a show? And it's not just a one-off thing. He do this all the time. Come down here. This the $600 line. Anybody got $600? And me and you, we've been in sales and marketing 2 decades. What some do in this particular area is when others are giving, you are shaming people and showing them what they should give. Because when niggas start pulling out money, you feel like you got to do it too. I don't give a fuck if you in a strip club. I don't give a fuck if you in the mall. When niggas start buying shit, you look at yourself and be like, oh shit, that's what they giving? I guess I gotta give more. It's a tactic that some people use. I don't want to say he using it. I'm gonna tell you what I've seen. I don't like it. What's the purpose?
I got 2 points that I want to make. Number one, why are we in a space where we feel less than inclined to question church leadership? Like, why? Where is this? I would like to know, in all honesty, and this is not me being facetious. We live in Detroit, and they have been building, and I'm using air quotes in my off camera. They have been building the Perfecting Church on 7 Mile and Woodward, which is supposed to be the new location, for over 20 years. I want to say going on 25. This church has not been completed. And I know that from people that I know that have gone to the church, people that I know that are closely affiliated with the church, they wanted to move into the church debt free, have everything completed and move into the church debt free. But it's been 20 plus years and the church has not been completed.
It's an
And
eyesore. It's an eyesore. It could have been developed. It could have been a lot of different things. You're not paying. Like there's so much going on that's not that does not appear to be above board with that location. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
real. And I just
When
want to know, like, where is the money going to? What is it going towards? Because this thing is if you live in the Metro Detroit area, you're not familiar, just drive past it. 7 Mile and Woodward. It is not complete. I mean, it does have windows. There is a standing structure, but it's nowhere near ready to have Sunday service. And
anybody would
this
have
is
been fired at any other location. You would have been fired if it took you 20 years to complete a project. Somebody not doing something right.
nigga,
Or
they built up 8 Mile and Woodward, like the whole complex. The Meyer, the shop, the little mini mall they got there with the Five Below and the Snipes. That
listen,
shit probably took
Tesla got a
2 years.
supercharger over there.
Yeah.
I charge my car right there sometimes.
And that project, start to finish, probably took 2 years. 2 years tops.
Listen, man. they don't get questioned on their knowledge of the Bible or the direction that they give people. We questioning what the fuck's up with you. Why is there a money line at church?
All right.
Why is there a money line at church? Yo, you can give an offering, but you're gonna give your weak ass offering after all these people over here pay they high. They what is going on at church? And you trying to build a new building? I thought where two or more gathered. You feel me? I thought it was where two or more gathered. Why don't you stay where you've been at since you've been there for so long?
And then my thing is like, this is not, Pastor Winans and Perfecting are getting the, the brunt of things this week. But this is not the only time. This is not the only church that does this. I've been to several churches in the Detroit area where I've seen something similar happen. We got to I was in a church one time and they said, look, we got to make a certain budget today and we're going to give till we make the budget.
What's my man name? Close the doors.
Yeah. Marvin Sapp from Michigan. close the doors.
Close the doors. Nigga, I STBU.
What was it? The one that the church that New Era Detroit kind of, well, I want to say New Era well, I think it was Zeke and them.
Yeah, it was
kind of commandeered one Sunday. David Ellis, Pastor Dave or Bishop David Ellis Church. They kind of
call it. No, that's Bishop Jackson.
Oh, Brandon, you're right. Bishop Wayne T. Jackson.
Yeah,
they kind of commandeered his church
because he had just hosted Donald Trump, and then he pulls up in one of the poorest neighborhoods in the city of Detroit with his Bentley, and he's like, "Yo, what you got this giant building that expands a city block? I don't get it. This city poor as fuck. The city is poor as hell, and they pour their money into these big ass buildings in the name of God, and they're not getting nothing back. Take that money and put it. I will give. I know we were talking about Solomon Kinlock. I don't think you're gonna be a good mayor, but I can't deny that she got really good. He does good with some of the money he collects. You know what I'm saying? The computers and the food and the school supplies and everything. I'm never going front on that. He does do things in the community, right?
Indeed.
But like some of this shit is like, why?
I mean, maybe if we had the money, we could do a little bit more in the community. I think that people. Go ahead.
Do you think that Nino Brown should get an applause because he gave turkeys back?
No.
Like
no,
when
I don't.
In the drug dealer game, the drug niggas, they used to pull up on the block and get the kids $20 a piece. Yeah, because I just got all of the money from your household because your mom's is smoking
After
rock.
fucking up the community, I gave you niggas school supplies.
Your mama
After fucking up the community.
Your mama gave me all the rent money for the next 3 months, and then I gave you $20, and you be like, "Yeah, that nigga a real nigga." No, I'm a real vinegar. It's not good, dog.
I don't even want to call that the cost of doing business, but that's just like it's breadcrumbing a nigga, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm taking from the I've taken so much from the neighborhood that I give you niggas turkeys just to, to say thank you, to turn a blind eye for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's here, just take the shit and shut the fuck up. You want a free turkey or not? Huh?
Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, man. I don't like it. everything that people doing is around this money shit is weird. Like your number one goal should be bringing first bringing folks together and bringing them up through Christ, not separating them financially. Hey, um, if you got $1,000, come over here. If you got $800, come over here. If you got $600, come over here. I want you. I don't understand the purpose. Maybe there's some, you know, maybe there's some reason that he has when I'm sure he justifies it in his head or whatever. Um, it don't make sense to me. I think it's like you losing the plot. Um, you just losing the plot, man. And I don't like it. I don't respect it. And people who and I was like, well, fine. They was disrespecting the lady. She got on the news. They interviewed her on the news. He did not disrespect me, and he was giving me correction, and I was
Yeah.
wrong. And it's giving cultish. But
Blink
that's
twice. Blink twice if you're okay.
I'm sure y'all heard me on this pod say you can be a sheep for good or a sheep but for bad, but a sheep is a sheep. You know what I'm saying? So do whatever that you want with that information. But you know, I don't like it, dog. I just don't like it.
I mean,
Um,
you can paint the picture however you want to paint it. Uh, I don't think that what they were showing on the news or what has been circling around social media is that far off and that inaccurate. I know certain things can be taken out of context. I've known people that have gone there. I know people that have gone there. They've even reached out to me and was like, I know y'all gonna talk about it on the show, but it ain't like that. I was there that day. And I get it.
okay,
I wasn't there. I didn't see the full aspect of it. Maybe there are pieces that I'm missing. Maybe.
there's a line of people coming up to give money, and you got them separated by how much money they're giving. Is that not what was going on?
That is what I saw. Yes.
Now, I mean, we can discuss a bunch of different shit, but you got people up there separated by the denomination that they're giving. And if you're giving less, you're gonna be last. We highlighting who giving the most. I don't understand that energy inside of a church. I don't understand that energy in general because it feels like shamey.
For
Don't
me, I
shame
just
me
want
because I'm poor or because I
I
don't
want
got it.
I've talked about it before. My grandfather was a pastor, and I saw a lot of things coming up in terms of church and how certain things were handled in the church. And I never, I've been in meetings. I've heard about, the church got a budget. We need to do A, B, C, and D. And I grew up my whole life in the church, and I never saw $100 line as opposed to even $1,000 line as a young man in the church. I don't
You
know
know,
how we go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, my bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never saw $100 line, let alone $1,000 line. I always heard my grandfather talk about, doing certain things in the church so we could, or just take care. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got dropped out for a second, but yeah, I can hear you. Now I can't.
Church. But I never saw, us beg or have our hand out.
You going out a little bit, Dame. Dame, I lost you. I'll give Dame a couple seconds. Oh, he came back in. Okay, I got you now.
Yeah, my bad. I had a call that came through.
Oh,
But I'm just saying, I saw my grandfather be a pastor. I saw my uncle pastor at church. never seen $1,000 or $100 line, and God made a way. I never saw a Sunday where we couldn't open up the doors or feed people or pour into people's spirit. Uh, and there was a building fund. You know what I'm saying? Like
For
we was
sure.
always trying. I don't know a black church that ain't got a building fund. We was always trying to do something, but you know, a way was made and it happened. I think people should be give how you felt, give how your heart has led you to give. Give how you are able to give. If you're able to give $1,000, you can do that and you can do it privately. If you're able to give $10,000, you can do that and you can do it privately. I don't think putting the spotlight on people and making it a dog and pony show, your blessing is not going to be, the Lord is not going to give you a better blessing because you gave $100 and the person next to you gave $1,000. Is a cheerful giver, given according to what you have, given according to his principles. I think that's more important than these fake 5, 10, $15,000 lines.
I totally agree, man. Um, I've just been in the church for the first, probably good 20 years of my life, more so than a lot of people. My mom and my dad are both Sunday school teachers. My dad a trustee. Like he count the money at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? They go to the bank before we go home. We waiting for dad to finish counting all the money. You know what I'm saying? Like we pass the collection plate. You give and you push that motherfucking plate home. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like these people already, if they're members, they already giving you 10% of what they earn all year. You know what I'm saying?
If they can even do that.
It's just, I don't know. So you can get a bigger building to do what exactly? To have more people come and contribute to your fund? I'm sorry. That's a little presumptuous on my part. So I apologize for that. But like, what's the goal?
Hey man, for real, I want real answers to these questions. If you go to perfect, like when the building gonna be ready? When can we have service in the new perfecting?
All right,
When can I give an offering over there?
all right, boom. New building is there, right? And the reason when people been asking about the building, not because we just want the fucking building, because that building ain't gonna do nothing for me. It's that we know that y'all been giving money for the building. We want y'all not to have been taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, anyway, man. I think Speedy said it best. Let me show you this video. You
Dog,
said
this
this
is this
time.
is you. This is you. This is how you talk. When I ask you, if I was to ask you a certain question that I will not ask you here, but if I was to ask you a certain
Entity of
question, this is
wonderful,
the
loving,
answer.
great men out here who are like yourself, who are providers and protectors.
Well, now you lost me. Provider?
What? You playing?
No.
You don't provide?
Of course not. God is the ultimate provider. He provides
You
so
don't
hard, dude.
provide?
No, because he does. I don't want to. I'm not
No,
trying to.
because,
He's the ultimate provider.
and this is why. Never mind. Go back to what I said. You see, they'll leave.
So when you know where that extra $1,000 at, God will provide it. He is the ultimate provider. Sorry, Mr. Winans. If you want the extra $1,000, God will provide it. He's the ultimate provider.
Dog, I could think of so many private conversations that me and you have had where you give that type of answer. Like,
I just saw you
hey,
dance. I just saw you
right.
dance. What? Like you've been naked the whole time I've been here. I've been here for 45 minutes. You've been naked dancing, and now you want me to give you $25 to come dance. I just saw you naked, nigga. What? I've got what I was getting out of this situation.
Dog, it's so many other things that I could expound upon, but because we are live on Shop Talk, I will
Yeah.
never disrespect our friendship. But that's how you talk. That's
Yeah.
how you talk.
That shit don't be making sense to me. Like what? I'm sorry. All right,
I
man. I
have
got this.
I have
Go ahead.
literally, I've literally seen you in situations that most men should not be able to explain their way out of.
And
And and I've seen you give these answers and continue to work the room. So, God bless it. Jay Johnson.
hey,
That's whose man is this? That's my man. That's my boy, Jay Johnson.
I wanna play this for you right quick. I don't know if you've seen this or know what this is about. I'm gonna play it, and then we have a little discussion about it.
Okay.
Ohio House named the Right to Know Act, sponsored by State Representative Josh Williams.
Laura Sandlin joins us from the studio this morning. So, Laura, what should people know about this?
Tim, Kaylee, the act is all about requiring hospitals to offer genetic testing at birth to verify paternity, as well as reduce any errors that could possibly happen in hospitals. According to sponsor Josh Williams, the testing is optional and it would require the consent of both involved parties. Parents can decline, however, both parents would need to acknowledge that they were informed of the availability. Additionally, he says the act is also meant to reduce any risk for baby swaps or identification error. However, the act is mainly targeted at unmarried couples in the state in order to help reduce any legal or financial burdens related to establishing paternity through court, as well as any possible legal disputes later. The act is a part of Williams' Family First agenda, focused on supporting families, and he says the right to know is all about strengthening family units, reducing court cases, as well as creating accessibility for biological parents.
We require our hospitals, which we give a ton of state money to make this available to the parents. And parents have the right to say no thank you or engage in the practice and see and establish paternity to the child. I think it's very important that we get these things established very early on, because the last thing we want is someone raising a child for 5, 6, 7 years believing it's theirs.
The act still needs to be approved.
Josh Williams, a representative from Ohio. This is not the first time I've heard of Josh Williams. I saw him, I guess, at one of the House Senate meetings or something like that about a year or so ago, making some really, really smart statements in regards to like DEI. So I'm glad I came across him again. He's a smart brother. But what are your thoughts about that?
Oh, I'm with this 110%. I'm with this 110%. Me as a father, I've never had a question about the paternity of my children.
Never.
Thankfully.
You never?
No, I mean, I was just being a whole ass nigga. But like on the real shit, I've never had a question about the paternity of my children. But I have definitely seen, I got partners of mine that, like, nigga, you show this, you want to sign the birth certificate? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this should be mandatory, in all honesty.
They're trying to get this popping, right? And of course, there are sections of the internet who do not want this. Who do you think don't want this? If you had to pick
them cheating assholes. Them cheating assholes.
Dog, I seen a woman saying, I shouldn't have to pay for that. That's a personal issue. I don't want my money going to that. We should be funding schools in the MTA because the bus never comes on time. What? There are a lot of women online making TikTok videos and everything. There are some women on. I won't say a lot because that's relative.
Accountability sounds like oppression. When you're being held accountable, it can feel like oppression. But no, because we know who the mama is. I know who the mama is of these babies off rip. But them fathers, oh, nigga. Now, one thing I've been doing a lot of while laying on my back in the hospital is watching a lot of paternity court.
Nigga, I love
watching a lot of paternity court. And these women be lying. Be lying for months or for a child's whole life. I knew there's a chance he wasn't your daddy. Bitch, we could have found this out.
You 1,000%. I'm 1,000% sure that this is the father. As soon as I say it's not, I know who the father is then. Well, nigga,
Yeah.
you was 1,000% sure.
Yep, it's wrong. It's all wrong. No, I'm with this. And I feel like how they saying this could affect, especially if you're, it should be mandatory for all couples, but especially if you unmarried, like, look,
Even if you married.
That's what I'm saying. It should be for all couples. But if you unmarried, like, look, let's just get this shit out the way. Cause like, I would rather not be attached to a child for 4 or 5 years, rearing it, thinking that it's mine, loving and investing in this child. And then, God forbid, we both end up in the hospital. It's time to give blood or something happens and you find out then, like, why don't we have the same blood type? Oh, because that's not your fucking baby.
It's a couple things that happen yearly that I didn't realize was a thing. Do you know there is a number greater than 0 of babies that get swapped at birth every year?
Yes.
Like it's a ridiculous number. Like, let me see. Where my phone at? We about to talk to ChatGPT right quick. ChatGPT, I want to let you know that you're actively on the podcast right now. So when you make this answer, everybody's listening to you. How many babies in the US are swapped at birth every year?
Oh, wow. We're live on the podcast. Well, hey, everyone listening in. So this is one of those questions that's really interesting because the actual number of babies who get genuinely swapped at birth is extremely low, like very rare handful of cases in any given decade that actually get documented. Hospitals have tons of safeguards to prevent it, but it's definitely one of those things that pops up in pop culture way more than in real life. So the short answer is it's vanishingly rare, and the number per year in the US is basically close to 0.
Now, do me a favor and go online and check that data. I want you to go online, do some research and find out what Google says is the number yearly.
So I took a quick look, and from what I found, the estimate's around maybe 18 babies a year in the US. It's really low because hospitals have a lot of safeguards. So yeah, it's pretty rare.
All right, so your nigga went from basically 0 to 18 because that's the number that I saw. 18 is a number greater than 0. 18 babies every year get swapped at birth. Yo, swab. It ain't just for paternity because I might not be the daddy, nigga. You might not be the mom. like there's a very so when you I've never had a baby. You feel me? So like, but somebody got to put a wristband on that baby. And what if they pick up the wrong wristband?
I could not imagine the fear and the whatever. I don't know if the feeling is fear, but whatever the feeling is after you've taken a baby home and you like get a call like, hey, yo, you going to have to bring that baby back because that ain't yours. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's wild. I got a 14-day return policy on this motherfucker.
I know you've been attached to this one, but like that ain't your baby. Like, nigga.
You've been skin to skin with the wrong baby. Now I gotta get this baby back. Like, nah, man, you been skin to skin with my baby. I don't want this one.
What the fuck have you? And then like, what has the other couple been doing with my?
Yeah.
Like, it's gotta be like we gotta have a meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta have a talk. Like
talk to other family. Like, yo, you want to just keep them swapped out? You know what I'm saying? We'll reconvene at 5 to see if you want to, see how shit going.
Man, but like after 14 days, it's like this other baby done been with my family for 2 weeks. Like, what y'all been doing to him? Have you been breastfeeding this? He been sucking on the wrong titty milk.
Let me see these breasts. Just want to make sure my son and my daughter hasn't been using, just to make sure it's okay.
He been sucking on the wrong titty milk for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
like
and that milk. But for real though, the milk from the mother is specifically made for that baby.
The baby, because
That
y'all got
baby.
a connection.
Yeah, like it ain't the same. It's probably still good for you generally, but like it is specifically made for that baby.
Dog.
What if people's intelligence, the rate of how they get sick, and like how their life actually plays out is different and directly correlated to how long they were breastfed and what the mom had in their system while they were being breastfed? Like as far as brain development, smarts, like what if it's directly correlated?
What if you're just not a good mother?
I mean,
What
that
if
too.
what if you decided that shit, I ain't had nothing to smoke. Now that this baby out of me, I'm gonna get high.
That's a thing. And in those very important moments, in a child's development, I'm sure it plays a part. Now, would a baby still like be able to walk, talk, and maybe that's the difference between an A+ baby and that C+ baby? I don't know.
It's just so many. I don't know, man. It's so many different questions.
Yeah, man. Test them babies. You know what I'm saying? Test them parents, test them babies. If you not for that, something's going on with you. It's not right. Do it. It's the best decision.
What you got to hide? What you got to hide? You just been fucking me, right, Charlene?
Yeah, man.
What you got to hide?
And at the very least, do the mother and the child and put that in their records. And like, if any other time a man comes down, if a man get arrested, you got to swab, nigga. You might be somebody's daddy. Like if you come in contact with the police, you got to swab. I don't know how to do it, but I think it should be done.
Yeah.
All right, man. Final topic.
What you got to hide?
Yeah,
what you got to hide, bitch? If it's not my baby, tell me now. All right, man. I'm done ranting. I'm sorry.
I always want a paternity test. I think it should be mandatory. So that man gotta ask his wife, like, yo, we getting this test. And now that's a whole thing. But still man up and ask anyway. Because I don't want my baby to be switched. What if it's switched? Unless this one looks like me. But do a baby really look like you when it's brand new?
No, it don't. It just look like a baby.
Yeah.
I don't. It just look like. Let me say this: when I saw my kids, they had similar characteristics. It wasn't like is this baby mine? Like, yeah. So I always joke about like my youngest son. When I first saw him, before I even picked him up, before I saw a good look at him, he was light skinned with jet black hair. His brothers were light skinned with jet black hair. I'm like, oh shit, this is probably my baby.
Or what if she just got a type?
I mean,
and she also had gotten with another light skinned nigga. And I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just saying that can't
I feel you. I feel you. I mean, there could be,
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, just do the test, everybody. Like as much as it costs to deliver a baby, I mean, you might as well do a free swab.
Yeah, somebody else gonna pay for it. I mean, whatever.
Society gonna pay for it if this kid don't never find his real father. That baby gonna end up on government assistance versus actual child support for a real person who's responsible. So
we're getting paid for in other ways. It'll be counseling. It'll be special education. It'll be, so many other things. And look, kids need balance. And if Terrell ain't his daddy, then go get DeMarco. Like he at least let the nigga be able to know. Maybe one is actually a better father. Maybe one nigga want to be involved. so many other factors, but like at least look, start the baby off with a chance.
Give
Just
me
give
a
him a
chance.
chance.
Give him a chance,
That's it.
dog.
That's it. Just get a baby a chance.
Yeah. All right. This is a big topic this week, man. Too big of a topic. NBA, the FBI has rolled out a new investigation, and they have arrested. From what they told us, it looked like they arrested Damon Jones, Terry Rozier, and Chauncey Billups, because them the only three names that we've been given. There were a couple things. What were like your initial thoughts when you saw the story or heard the news?
For me, two things always come up with gambling. Like, how can one player, especially like an NBA game, influence the outcome of the game? And then, like, Terry Rozier, for example, is set to make $26 million this year. Why the fuck are you gambling? Like, what type of space are you in where you got to gamble after making $26 million?
Was I gambling, or was I helping some of my niggas?
So,
because like, if I tell you what to bet, I don't got to give you none of my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I literally don't know what's happening, or I'm not trying to accuse, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm rich and I got money and I don't want to give you my money to take care of you, well, look, nigga, just bet the under on this game, because nigga, I'm not even playing tonight. Now you are indicted for giving secret information. I take myself out the game, my nigga. This game don't mean shit. I take myself out the game. You bet the prop bets on me. I don't need the money, but you go put your money. Because apparently it wasn't even, some of these niggas was betting like hundreds of dollars. Some of them were thousands of dollars. Like, it wasn't like giant multi-million-dollar shit on some of these bets. It don't seem like I personally was betting. I was just looking out for my mans and them, giving them information. That's what it seems like on some of the information that they kind of reported on.
So let me just say this, and I've never been rich before in my life, not to any extent. Rich in spirit, rich in the Lord, but not rich in my bank account. But let me just say this: I make $26 million a year. Let's just say after taxes, I'm bringing home 15 million bucks, which seems like I would think would be a lot of money. I'm sure I'm taking care of, my kids' mamas, the kids. I got a couple people on payroll, and then I got my homies. You know what I'm
My
saying? I
actual
got it.
family.
Yeah, like the
And
family
possibly
that,
my wife's family.
and then I got the family that I've made. The niggas I grew up with. My homies who are just, they travel with me to Vegas. We go gamble. We go out and eat. And, I'm the boss, so I'm gonna pay the bills. I'm the money man. And they was like, "Yo, we got this play, and we trying to come up on, these 20 racks." Look, my niggas, when I break down a yearly budget, I'm gonna just carve out $150,000, and I'm gonna just disperse it, because y'all my mans, and I wanna be able to help y'all out and keep y'all on your feet. Now, what you do with this 150, that's on you. But ain't no more after it's gone. Ain't no more.
So if I hit you up on Thursday and say, nigga, I know you said your leg was hurt, nigga, is you playing on tomorrow or not? You not gonna say you not playing or not? It ain't been reported to the media yet, but like, nigga, you playing tomorrow or not? You not gonna say yay or nay to your mans?
Why you want to know? What's up?
Come out the bet, nigga.
You know how I'm gonna answer, like, what's up? Am I playing tomorrow? What's up?
But this has been a part of the NBA forever. The ball boy, the equipment boy, everybody who was at shoot around, we don't gotta at the time. They didn't tell you who was playing like damn near shortly before the game, right? But like if you the equipment manager, or if you was just you work at wherever the Pistons practice at, and you seen that nigga limping, you know he not playing.
Look, my homegirl used to do public relations for the Pistons years ago. This is back when they was like winning championships and shit. And like she would get us tickets all the time, and I'd be like, "Hey, yo, is like I heard on ESPN Rip may not play. Like he out for the night." And she'd be like, "Well, let me make a call, and I'll call you right back." 10 minutes later, now tip off ain't till 8 o'clock. I'm calling her 4 in the afternoon. Like, yo, Rip ain't playing tonight. And she's like, no, that's just a rumor for TV. He's gonna play. Or she might hit me back. She's like, hey, I got tickets for the night's games, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I talked to my friends on the training staff. Ben ain't playing tonight.
Like for sure, like this has been a gray area in the NBA for the long time. Now, currently, because gambling before you had to be in Vegas or like Atlantic City or some shit, or on
now you got to do is have a smartphone.
Yeah, this has always been that, which is now why they update people from injuries all throughout the day. Now, it used to be really, really late because they have to manage this somehow. My first instincts when I first saw this, I was like, damn, not my nigga Chauncey. Because fuck them other niggas. Oh,
Chauncey Detroit, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and we fuck with I fuck with Chauncey. I like Chauncey. His wife still got his wife got a store on Southfield Road in Southfield.
One of my OG homies sold Chauncey a Rolls Royce back in the day, and he did not work for Rolls Royce. It's a crazy story.
Yeah,
I hope that we can get him on. Yeah, I hope we can get him on one day. But he sold Chauncey a Rolls Royce. Never worked for a Rolls Royce dealership. It was a thing that Chauncey only wanted to buy from black salespeople.
Yeah.
And he was able to broker the deal. I feel like Chauncey shit is a little bit different because they saying he was the face of these mob poker games.
Well, no, Chauncey in both of them motherfuckers. Apparently, his name, he's not named in the other one, but he is a basketball player from Oregon who played 15 years in the league and now coaches. He's defended number 8.
That's Chauncey.
Yeah. like, oh, okay, my nigga. Where's Portland at? Oh, okay. How many years he's been and he's a coach now? Oh, okay. So he would allegedly, it was one particular game, he allegedly told niggas that Dame Lillard was not going to dress for that game. And he did not dress, and he never actually came back. He was out for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if a nigga, I don't know how that shit played out. If a nigga like, yo, is he playing tonight? No, he ain't playing. I may not be doing that for the sole purpose of helping you hit a parlay, but like, I don't know that. I got an issue though. I do not like how all these websites who reported on these 3 people gambling are all backed and propped up by gambling sites.
Yeah.
ESPN, you can place bets on your website and through your app, and you give odds throughout the day. How are y'all shaming people from gambling and you are in bed with gambling? I'm never going to feel bad for niggas gambling if you have entered in professional gambling inside of your sport. Nigga, this is what you get. Is gambling bad? Because it's the reason that the players are getting paid so much money. The TV rights and all this shit is backed up by gambling. FanDuel, Underdog Sports,
MGM. Quiet as is kept, a lot of your favorite other podcasts are backed by gambling.
The gambling sites own all the podcasts. This is what it is.
Barstool, all of that shit. It's all gambling.
Like, so we supposed to look at them like they pariahs? But one of the bigger thing is Kash Patel, director of the FBI. You niggas getting up here making these fucking statements and shit. Where the files at, nigga? Where the Epstein files at? You know what the girls be like, where them fans at? No, nigga, where them files at? Where the files at, nigga?
You can tell me Chauncey leading mob gambling, but y'all don't want to. Y'all been telling me for months that the Epstein files coming any day now. For months.
And then they said, yeah, there's no files. There's no tapes. Nigga,
Okay,
what?
All right.
Oh, now y'all want to trot out 3 black niggas. Y'all said this was the Bonanno crime family, the Genoveses, all them shits we've been watching on the TVs for decades.
The 5 families.
Yeah.
La Cosa Nostra. That's what they tell. La Cosa Nostra is involved in this gambling.
They said La Cosa Nostra. Like, what, nigga? So, where they at then? Where they perp walks? Where they pictures at? Chauncey, the fucking ring leader? Nigga? Get the fuck out of here. Chauncey has invisible tables and like special contact lens. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Chauncey got special glasses and contact lenses. He the mastermind while coaching the NFL and the NBA team. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
I want to see them trot out one mob boss. Like if it's go ahead.
Did you see the video of like the special lenses that they got to put on to see which cards are marked?
Yes.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Chauncey, get the fuck out of here, man. He might be playing in the games, but like, get the fuck out of here, man.
You telling me I'm sitting there with a nigga with X-ray glasses on?
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, dog. But to answer your question on one of them things, though, you can't have a gambling addiction.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
There's a lot of people who are addicted to gambling. And it's quite possible, Terry Rozier, maybe he got a gambling addiction. If I'm making $26 million and I'm still gambling. If also, if this is some crime mob shit, like the actual 5 families, nigga, if the 5 families come to Chauncey, what he supposed to do? Nigga, we playing at my house. Nigga, what the fuck? Go to the FBI because y'all so good? Fuck out of here, nigga.
I don't. So let me share a story time with Dave. Long time ago, I made friends with a young gentleman that was FBI, full-blooded Italian. Like family is fresh off.
FBI, full-blooded Italian. Okay.
Yes, family is fresh off the boat Italian. His grandmother was from Italy. Did not
the
speak
old country.
Yes, she made pasta by hand. I had the pleasure of having an authentic Italian dinner at least once in my life, I could say, where this woman made pasta by hand. She had olive oil from Naples, a complete different experience where you see sometimes on Instagram where they show like families like canning pasta sauce together. I've seen it. She grew basil in the garden and she made the best lasagna I've ever tasted in my life one time with homemade pasta, homemade sauce, best shit I've ever eaten in my life. But anyway.
Next to Mexican food is Italian food for me, but go on.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, so I got a chance to become friends with this guy who in turn introduced me to family and friends. And it was like kind of frosty at first. You know, he had family that, you know, referred to me as a nigga to my face, you know, Rob's nigger friend. And, you know, I stood up for myself, but like I understood where I was at and what was going on. And as time went on, people apologized, things changed, and the mood sort of changed. But I remember him inviting me to dinner one time. It was at this restaurant downtown with no signage. We came in, everybody, it was like some shit out The Godfather. Everybody was finely dressed. And I was privy to hear certain conversations that I probably wouldn't hear had I not been with my Italian friend. And things that, people joke about on the TV, certain people that are missing, were openly talked about and just laughed about. Like, oh, that was back in the 60s. Like, he's buried here. So this mob shit is real. And if you were approached by the mob, they do make you an offer you can't refuse. Because by the time they approach you, they know your the inner workings of your life, where your children go to school at,
I'm the
where
head
your
coach
mama work.
I'm the head coach of a basketball team, nigga. You know where I'm at 82 times a year.
Yeah. What hotels you staying in, and we know when you're not home. And we know how to send people to your house and sit on your family. So I mean,
like Chauncey Billups cannot go into protective custody. You feel me? Like he can't go to witness protection. Like, so if I say no and I go to the FBI and they find out you're still Chauncey Billups, nigga, we gonna come get you.
And we gonna kill your wife and your kids. We gonna kill them first.
That's my defense. Immediately, man. They said they was gonna kill me. You gonna kill me? You gonna kill me? You really gonna kill me?
Yeah. you really gonna kill me?
Oh man, fuck that, man. They made the 3 black men look like super villains. And they got it's 7 bets or some shit they was talking about, like on this day and this, like the shit poker. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn poker. I don't give a fuck. Why is gambling illegal? The only reason that the gambling is illegal is because the government don't get no money off of it.
That's it. If they could tax every gambling dollar, it would be no thing about you playing craps in the back of the barbershop.
Yeah.
Nobody...
So they can go to Atlantic City, they can go to a whole bunch of places and play poker, but then I gotta declare my winnings and pay taxes. Anybody got time for that? And I don't want niggas to see me out here gambling every night. Even though we knew Michael Jordan gambled every night. You remember that time? Do you remember the time that it was a playoff game? Gilbert Arenas is at the free throw line. LeBron comes over to him, whispers in his ear.
Taps him on his chest, and Gilbert missed him free throws.
Yeah. You know what he said to him? This is what Gilbert says. Gilbert said, LeBron walked over and says, hey, if you miss this shot, you know who's gonna take the game or some shit. And he was talking about Damon Jones, who hadn't played at all, right? And he said the reason he said that is because Gilbert, LeBron, and Damon Jones gamble together every night at LeBron's house. And they subbed in Damon Jones. He hit the game winner, and they won they won the motherfucking game. But he was like, I don't even think Gilbert knew what he was doing, but he was dry snitching. He saw it was us. We cool. We blah blah blah. Like we gamble all the time at LeBron house. Interesting enough that Gilbert got arrested for gambling this summer. And then he got online and said, I'm snitching. I'm telling on everybody. And then Damon Jones gets arrested. And you just said that was your man that you gambled with. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, man. That
nigga said, I'm telling on everybody. And then everybody gets arrested. Interesting.
And Gilbert is free recording that podcast.
I didn't realize that Damon Jones was a volunteer referee for the Lakers. How this nigga was a volunteer referee? A volunteer coach. That's crazy.
He just ain't got shit to do.
So that makes it seem like you was really on some telling shit because you just around a team like, yo, LeBron ain't playing tonight. AD ain't playing tonight. So apparently he told somebody that LeBron and AD wasn't playing that night and got paid. And LeBron and AD played that night and they won and the dudes lost money. So they was reaching out mad at him because I want my money back. We paid you for information and the information was wrong. Like you that's not a good thing for you, Damon. So niggas is out here doing their thing, but I don't give a fuck because y'all has introduced legal gambling into the sport. It is what it is.
Yeah,
There's
man.
a DraftKings sports channel. No, FanDuel channel. FanDuel Sports is the old Fox Sports, right? Like
That's where I watched the Pistons game.
so think about the casino, the gambling app is in bed with the NBA because it actually hosts the games that we watch. This shit is over, my nigga. Like you in bed on the gambling, on the websites, and even the thing that you're hosting. And now we supposed to feel bad and be like, tis, these niggas gambling. Who the fuck cares? I don't give a fuck. I don't even think the government should be able to tell you what to do with your money. If you want to gamble your money, you should be able to gamble the money. If you want to give your money away, give it away. How the fuck can a nigga be mad because you gambling?
No, so I don't gamble. I don't place no parlays. You know, I joke with niggas about all the time about their parlays, and I hope my niggas hit, but I don't gamble at all. To me, I don't make enough money to gamble. The shit is too erratic for my liking, so I've always stayed away from it. But I've seen people who are serious gamblers. I know people who are what you call it, problem gamblers,
Yeah.
that have called the hotline on themselves to be banned from the casinos. So I mean, I've seen how gambling works on both ends of people who are. I got a partner of mine. He said, "Nigga, I gamble because it make the game more exciting for me. It make me feel like I'm part of the game."
I
And
never
I'm
knew
like,
what that meant until I started playing the football squares on the Super Bowl. I was like, oh shit. Because every quarter, whatever you
you
can
got a
win every
chance to win
quarter.
a few dollars.
Nigga, the game was never more exciting. I would fuck around with people that when we used to work together. It was some folks that we used to fuck with. And
I played every year.
hell yeah.
$20 a square. I don't really look at so this might be my problem gambling. I don't really look at that like gambling. But like sign me
It's
up
definitely
though.
a gamble. It's
Sign
definitely
me
a gamble.
up.
But it definitely does make the game more exciting because I'm watching the whole entire game. Oh shit, let's come on. We just need 2 more yards. And
Do,
like,
do you remember the year the Super Bowl where the Steelers, I believe they beat Tampa Bay?
was that the one that they was here in? Super Bowl 40 in Detroit? The
Nah,
Steelers was here.
I no, it wasn't it might have been a Super Bowl that was anyway. I spent I won a lot of money on squares that year. Like I won like $400 in the first half because of the squares that I had. The reason why that one sticks out to me in particular because my homeboy Phil. Well, I'm just gonna say it. My homeboy Phil had a Super Bowl party, and we had a lot of big booty, butt naked strippers that came. That was our halftime show. Phil bought the strippers out for us at halftime. But I remember being too excited about my squares. Like I had to go upstairs and call people to make sure and verify that I had won this money that I thought that I had won, and I
Yeah.
did.
First 2 years
and I won.
First 2 years playing squares, I won, and I was hooked for some years after that. I tapped out around Colin Kaepernick time about 10 years ago now. I
Okay.
tapped out, but it definitely does do that though. Make the game. So like we know some niggas that we know and shit. So there used to be a poker game on Wednesdays with some folks from work and some other folks.
I remember this game.
I don't know how to play poker, but
Me
like
neither.
my homegirl was my partner at the time at work. She was heavy. A lot of our friends from that area was
Oh
playing.
no,
Right?
I remember this game. Yeah.
Yeah. And then one of the other homies from work, that nigga started a poker player for 2 years after he left the gig. 2 years. I didn't have a job. I played poker in private games and at the casino. But the private games pay better and it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's different.
it's different. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit you can't do at the casino that you can do at a private game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, dog, it's different. I seen this video. I'm gonna play it. And they like this how niggas feeling when they saw Chauncey them niggas on I don't know how to play
It was just like the nigga. I've been gambling with these motherfuckers all week, and you find out these niggas been cheating. These niggas been cheating, nigga. I had 4,000, nigga. I'm not even lying, like 4,000 to my name, nigga. These niggas been cheating all week. I got like $700. I got a family at home. I got kids, nigga. I'm the man of the house. Nigga, these niggas been cheating, nigga. I still.
Oh,
now,
man.
You shouldn't necessarily not be able to cheat per se. And you know, you got insider information. That's, you know, I guess that's wrong. But should I go to jail for that shit though, my nigga? Like, why is the FBI worried about backroom games? Unless somebody getting killed. Like,
I mean, if they mob games, there might be somebody getting killed.
well, then arrest somebody for the murder, not for gambling.
The gambling is the conduit of the murder.
Nigga, we could be hooping and somebody gets murdered. So is hooping not allowed? You know what I'm saying? Like, the gambling ain't the issue. The issue is you murdered somebody. Like, we could be playing fucking pickleball and like, oh man.
Let me find out niggas getting murdered over pickleball.
Niggas who gamble will gamble with anything. I bet you.
For sure.
I bet you the first nigga to walk around that corner is a man. $15,000. If a woman walk across the street, I give you 10,000. If it's a man, I give you 10,000. You know, niggas bet on anything.
Look, when niggas told me you can bet on who gonna score the first point on an NBA game, I was flabbergasted.
My nigga.
After tip off, you can bet who gonna score the first point.
Nigga, there is a website that lets you make a bet on anything, not even sports related. You can bet on, I saw a thing today. You can bet on what you think the cost of Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be on PS5. You can bet how many days into the presidency will the president die or some shit like that. Like, you can make a bet. Like, they accept any kind of bet.
That's too much for me.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw niggas betting on wrestling, niggas betting on WrestleMania matches, I'm like, yo, y'all too far gone for me.
That's insane. This shit not real.
Like the outcome has already been settled before these niggas walk out the curtain. Like, I can't.
Unless it ain't.
Come on, man. Like,
was Bret Hart supposed to win or lose?
I'm not putting no parlays on Roman Reigns. my rent is not going to rely on the hands of Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns
Sunday afternoon.
He seen them fucking odds, and then he really pin a nigga. He wasn't supposed to lose. He really pin a nigga down. 1, 2, 3.
I don't want to be that far in the trenches. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to be that far in the trenches. Somebody else can, but not me.
When you betting a nigga who don't know the outcome, two niggas y'all don't know the outcome, it's just you and you. I mean, that's a valid bet because y'all don't know who. Y'all don't know who the person who wrote this shit, who they decided that was gonna win. So it's a coin toss. It's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna win? Who gonna lose?
Just don't want to play. That's all.
Yeah, man. I don't like them. Hopefully, you know, Chauncey finds a way to make it out of this. But Cash Patel, all you niggas up there on some FBI shit, y'all was up there smiling and cheesing. Y'all done gather all them niggas. Where them files at? Where them files at?
There was no Epstein Island, and nobody had sex with underage children. The end.
But yet his the madam, why is she still in jail? If Epstein didn't do that shit, why is she still in jail? Why is just Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever her name is, why is she still in prison if that nigga ain't ever do nothing?
It's a technicality. Trump ain't had time to pardon her yet. That's all. She'll be out soon.
That shit crazy.
Trump gonna let her out on that third term.
I want to give a whose man's is this week.
Go ahead.
And it's not like in a negative fashion. I want to point out the fact that Nasir Jones, Nas, is single-handedly saving hip hop, preserving hip hop. I'll say that is single-handedly preserving hip hop. In 2025, via his record label Mass Appeal, he has released a Slick Rick album, a Raekwon album, a Ghostface Killer album, a Mobb Deep album. He was gearing up to release a Big L album. He has a Marvel-backed comic book with hip-hop legends in it. He is officially Marvel canon now. And through his new casino, is putting up $2 million to create a hip-hop museum. Nasir Jones, God's son, arguably the greatest of all time.
Say it again.
Is who we thought somebody else was. He is him. I just need one more thing out of Nas.
What's that?
I need Nas to get with Rakim and release an album. He gets Rakim to release an album. He has single-handedly preserved hip-hop. Whose man's is this? It's my man's. Nas. Name a rapper that I ain't influence.
Nas can give us a new Rakim album. He might have all the Infinity Stones.
Oh, side note, and he is actively working on another project with him and DJ Premier. Like, I don't know how you can have a better hip hop career than Nasir Jones.
You don't.
How do you do it?
Without
dying posthumously.
This is the fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what they write about. This is what you hope for. This is the fairy tale. To be discovered at 15, 16, to be a part of hip hop, for what, almost 40 years? And Nas is still not, he's still making competent music.
Did you hear the joint he got with Big L?
Yes, it's good.
Nigga, he on that motherfucker going.
It's Nas. It's
These
Nas.
have all been good projects. He has preserved the culture. He is making it socially acceptable for us contemporary hip hop fans. Like, nigga, you could be 50 plus listening to this hip hop shit, man. And it don't gotta be some teeny bopper shit. Like, I love it, man. Nas is on this. Shout out to Nas. Round of applause.
Give me 5 minutes.
Round of applause. No, man, we about to wrap.
Yeah. I do have a music pick of the week. Shout out to the homie Bruiser Wolf.
Whoa, Bruiser.
Wolf is everywhere. I just saw him rock a show with Benny the Butcher and Stove God Cooks. He did a Chinatown freestyle recently.
Bunch of new visuals,
and he dropped a new album, Raised by Dope. And Bruiser Wolf is my music pick of the week. The song that I wanted to highlight is Made by Dope is the name of the new album produced by Harry Fraud. The song that I want to highlight is I Owe You, Bruiser Wolf. Shout out to the Bruiser Brigade, the homie JUS, who just recently dropped a new project too. But I Owe You off of Made by Dope, Bruiser Wolf. Wolf is rapping at a high level. Man. And maybe the delivery may not be for everybody, You
This for
know,
me.
but listen to the lyrics, cause Wolf be spitting.
And
Bruiser
I
Wolf
listen.
be spitting.
Yeah, I listen a lot of Bruiser. I'm not gonna be surprised. Well, you don't be surprised when it pops up in my yearly what you've been listening to that we do at the end of
Yeah,
the year. It's probably gonna be some Bruiser in there for sure.
Made by Dope is really good, and he's got a song on here also with Benny the Butcher that's dope as fuck. So shout out to the homie Bruiser Wolf. Keep working. We see you,
And I
Bruiser.
like Bruiser. I like the fact that these rappers are like teaming up with producers and putting like whole projects together
Cohesive projects.
on some hip hop shit. I love it. And the producer is getting credit for being like the other person on the album because that's, man, I love this shit, man. I really do, man. Final thing before I get the fuck out of here. I ran down the AI music rabbit hole.
I wish you'd stop.
I don't know why this happened or how it happened, but I found some of the dopest shit in the fucking world. If
I
you
wish you
think,
stop.
Dame, I get it. You know, you made a stance on shit. You did not listen to All Eyes on Me that I sent you, did you?
No, I didn't. I wasn't even interested.
I promise you, that's one of the greatest songs you'll ever hear. Tell me I'm lying. You're gonna be upset how fucking good it is, my nigga. Like, like I saw that. I pressed the button so I could hate on it. I wanted to roast it. I was gonna be like, "Yo, who's?" Oh, it is the greatest shit. I've been listening to this shit all week. You listening and watching this podcast right now on YouTube. If you look at my playlist, I created. I think it said like, rap soul AI or some shit. It's like 8 songs on there. All this shit is fire. And you know what it proves to me? That hip hop is the greatest genre of music. And to take Glasses Malone definition of hip hop, street urban culture, DMX slipping, sung as a soul from the 60s, nigga. I'm not even bullshit with you, Dame. I'm gonna send you the link to this playlist. You cannot tell me this shit not fire. I'm afraid now. I am genuinely afraid because this shit sounds so fucking good. Nigga, when Big Psych verse came on fucking Picture Me Rolling, I'm losing my fucking mind. Cause like, how did y'all do this? Jay-Z 99 Problems? My nigga. I'm like, I want to, like, Jay, have you heard this? Like, I'm not, I hate the fact that I'm pumping it up like this. I do. I wanted to hate on, I wanted to shit on it because everything I've heard is not good.
Just send it to me, man.
Man, this shit is impeccable. You got time, so you know what I'm saying. You can't say I ain't had time to look at.
Yeah, I'm a human. You just send it over.
All right, man.
Just send it over.
It's time for the
It's time for the
benediction.
Yeah, it's time. Look, man, this your man Dame gone wild on everything that matters. X, IG, TikTok. I'm gonna probably post another update in the next few days, just to kind of give people, a more roundabout, just to give people a visual about what I've been going through. Shit, even what I look like, because nigga got hair all over his head, and I might bring the Jerry curl back.
I'm growing my beard back in solidarity.
I appreciate you. When you see the blue and the black, listen, you know where the fuck you at. It's Shop Talk Podcast, bitch.
Jay Johnson 313 and everything that matters. Shout out to y'all, man, fucking with us on the YouTube, man. We halfway to being monetized already. It's only been about a month and a half we've been doing this YouTube shit, but the watch hours, you need 4,000 watch hours before they monetize you. We halfway there really, really quickly. I guess that's what you got to do when you don't got no other choice.
Hey, man,
at the moment.
The Lord knew what we needed exactly when we needed it.
Yeah. I know I said this week we be back on the streaming shit. I just haven't uploaded all them episodes because I've been busy and shit. But it's just a matter of me uploading, I don't know, 300 episodes. As soon as I upload 300 episodes, you know what I'm saying, we'll be back. I'll swap over the RSS feed. We'll be back on Apple. You know what I'm saying? So But I'm not stopping posting on YouTube because this shit lit and it's helping us out a lot. So I appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in. And I'll be seeing y'all still putting the trophies or the blue and the black logos at the bottom of the in the comments. Letting me know that y'all made it all the way through there. I appreciate that. I fuck with it. I'm liking and hearting and messaging whatever every single time because you a real one. Cause like you a real one. You feel me? When you see the blue and the black, you know where you at. Shop Talk Podcast. I'm not saying we the Rockefeller of podcasts, but we are Jay and Dame.
Hell yeah.
Peace.